Hello and welcome back to the channel. Tis I, Ken Lavigne, singer / vocal coach, and today we are doing another suggestion selection by one of our kind subscribers here on the channel, Rosita. Rosita, who writes to the channel, I sent a donation. Thank you, Rosita. That was very kind of you, but forgot to enter my wish. Yes, all wishes are granted here on the channel. So you get this instead, which is an email. I guess that'll work too, together with a copy of the donation. Okay, just to make sure that we're all on the up and up. I want to recommend a video by Tommy Johansson, this time in collaboration with Kirsten Starkey, and there is the YouTube link. Thank you very much. Greetings from Sweden. Yes, okay. Rosita, yes, your message has been received and your donation has been gratefully accepted. Thank you very much for that. So without further ado, we are going to dive into this suggestion selection by Rosita. This is Tommy Johansson and his cover version of Ozzy Osbourne's Mama, I'm Coming Home, a song that we've covered here previously on the channel. And let's see what Tommy Johansson does with it here. I like the sound that is coming through my headphones. Is that loud enough for everybody? I hope so.
Times have changed, times are strange. Here I come, but I ain't the same. Mama, I'm coming home.
Times come by, it seems to be you could have been a better friend to me. Mama, I'm coming home.
Okay, nice vocals by Kirsten. Let's go back here. Dr. Kirsten Starkey apparently is a doctor of opera and has a very sterling operatic voice. That is according to the bio I read briefly before I uploaded this video onto this platform so I could take a listen to it. So yeah, a beautiful production there, incredible voice, nice command over the lower register for her. So it's Ozzy Osbourne is kind of in that high tenor range for vocalists, and having that particular quality that Tommy Johansson does is so silky smooth. It really is lovely. And I can hear a beautiful harmony here from Tommy Johansson in the background, just like a ghost, just a vapor as he's singing above, I think, the vocal line of Kirsten Starkey. So that's a nice added bonus here. And having this kind of duet, I'm not sure how this is going to play out, probably with some really beautiful harmonies. So I'm looking forward to basking in those. Let's have a listen.
You took me in and you drove me out, yeah, you had me hypnotized, yeah.
Lost and found and turned around by the fire in your eyes.
Made me cry, you told me lies, but I can't stand to say goodbye. Mama, I'm coming home.
Could be right, I could be wrong. It hurts so bad, it's been so long.
Mama, I'm coming home.
Selfish love, yeah, we're both alone. The ride before the fall, yeah. I'm gonna take this heart and soul. I just gotta have it all. I've seen your face 100 times.
Every day we've been apart, and I don't care about the sunshine, yeah. 'Cause mama, I'm coming home. I'm coming home.
Okay. Before we jump into the epic guitar solos, I think this is what happens. They do this breakdown and they go into the guitar solo, or maybe there's like a little 12-string guitar solo or something like that. A couple of things to note. Ozzy Osbourne, I think, was famous for using that vocal doubling. It really gave the character of his voice and was emblematic. When you knew you were listening to Ozzy Osbourne, you didn't mistake that vocal fingerprint for anybody else. And he had that unique tone. Tommy Johansson, very, very accomplished vocalist. And like I said before, that smooth, silky tone that he has, everything just has this extra layer of polish. I don't think he's using much of that vocal doubling at all. If not, it's just sort of a wisp in one of the headphones here. And because he doesn't really need to, it's just so smooth. He's got a very smooth production. And another thing to note too, they're really not straying too far from the script here. This is a beloved song by Ozzy Osbourne. I think this is a loving tribute. Ozzy Osbourne, of course, who passed away a few months ago, and who is just the elder statesman. I think someone that many rock vocalists and music lovers like Tommy Johansson, metal vocalists, looked up to as someone who is like this is what you can do, this is what you can achieve with your voice, staying true to your own style, but also bringing out more of that metal style in your vocalisms. And so anyway, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure with this suggestion. I thought Tommy Johansson, he has a reputation. I'm stuttering on this, blathering. He has a reputation for pulling the melody apart and actually inserting his own Tommy Johansson isms into it, and I enjoy that. I think he's got really good taste in that regard. But this one, I think it's more staying lovingly true. Not going to mess with it too much, other than the addition of Dr. Kirsten Starkey on the. I guess actually she's doing the lion's share of the singing on the previous verse anyway. Let's see what happens next. All right. Great guitar solo, note for note, as I understand that Zakk Wylde guitar solo to be. I recall air guitaring this in my 1976 Oldsmobile Omega hatchback sky blue, and that was a terrible car, but great for jamming out wonderful guitar solos, because there's lots of room. It was just a bench seat. You could do whatever you wanted in those days in those cars. I didn't do whatever I wanted. I stuck mainly to all of the rules, always wore my seatbelt and did everything. I'm pretty square that way. I think we can edit that out. Okay. But the point is that, again, this is that loving tribute. This is someone who obviously cares deeply about the song, probably, like me, sang this many times in the car, in the shower, along with the radio, and loved every minute of it, so doesn't want to mess with it too much.
You draw me out, yeah, you have me hypnotized, yeah, lost and found and turned around by the fire in your eyes. I've seen your face 1,000 times. Every day we've been apart, and I don't care about the
Thank you, Ozzy. Yes, indeed. And thank you very much, Rosita, for sending that donation and sending that kind request as well. That was really, really lovely. I enjoyed hearing that. I will say this, Kirsten Starkey, Dr. Kirsten Starkey, I kind of felt like we didn't really get the full meat of her voice. I felt that we were just, it's like, I imagine her voice is more like a Ferrari, and we just got it into second gear. Like we were just gearing up. And then as the song progressed into that massive chorus of beautiful harmonies at the end, her voice was just sort of way in distance, singing those high notes, those high floaty high notes. I'm like, oh, I kind of want to hear more. I'm waiting for more. I have to check out perhaps her YouTube channel and see what more she is up to and what she can do with her voice besides a loving tribute to Ozzy Osbourne. Tell me, though, those are just a few of my thoughts. What are your thoughts? Leave those down below. Leave those comments. I love to see what you have to say about these classic songs that have been reimagined by today's artists, and whether or not this sparked any memories for you. I don't know. Mine was air jamming out on my air guitar in a 1976 Oldsmobile Omega. But maybe you have your own unique story to say or tell us about, and I'd love to read those down in the comments below. Also, if you are like Rosita and you want to request something but not quite sure how, I will leave coordinates down there where you can leave a donation and a request. If I can get to it, I will. And also, too, if you're a singer or someone who would like to know where you stand vocally. Are you a soprano? Are you a tenor? Are you a baritone? You don't even know what you are? Book a free session with me. It's free. I just want to tell you that. And you can have a chat with me. We'll do a quick vocal assessment. I'll tell you a few thoughts and maybe set you on the path towards where you can book that session with me. I'll leave those coordinates down there as well. And so we'll just leave it at that. Thank you so much for taking time once again out of your super busy day and spending a few of those precious moments here with me. Much love and appreciation to you all. And we will see you next time.